Hello and welcome to Back to Basics Homestead. My name is Annie and I wanted to share something I did today with you. I went to a local nursery. I do this once or twice every year, and I go and splurge myself a little, and I just go and see what's available and what's popular and stuff like that. So today I went to get brassicas, so cauliflower, broccoli, green cabbage, savoy cabbage, purple cabbage, and green buncheon onions, because my seeds, I don't know for what reasons, they're not that old and they didn't germinate that well. So green onions is something I love to eat in salads, so I got myself a couple of seedlings. So while I was in line to wait to pay, it got me thinking because it is a bit complicated now. You have to wait in line, they come outside, they take your order, and then you go inside. It's a little hassle, but you have time to think. It got me thinking about my setup and where I am in my gardening journey and where you on the other side of this camera is. Not everyone has 100 square feet to be dedicated to grow food inside from seeds. Not everyone has the budget to start seeds inside with the investments of lights. Lights is the most expensive thing. Like you can DIY some shelves, you can DIY some heat to get those peppers and those onions and those tomatoes to germinate. But the most expensive thing to seed start is lights. And if you want to grow a garden, like, you're going to need at least 2, 3, maybe 4, and they are expensive. So not everyone has what I'm privileged with. And as I was waiting in line and I was looking at people, what they were buying, I was like, it's okay. As a first-time gardener, or even as a forever gardener, you can buy plants at a local nursery. There are really nice varieties that I saw in tomatoes. I saw Purple Cherokee, which is very popular. I saw Celebrity, which is a very good tomato. I've tasted it. There's nothing wrong with it. There are classic peppers, California Wonders, and the jalapeno. There's green pepper. Yellow, orange. There's a lot available. You just won't have those rare heirlooms like you see in catalogs, but you will find food that you can either eat fresh or preserve or share with your family. So I did not lie from the start. I've been struggling to start seeds with my brassicas, which is the cabbage family, and every year I end up trying, failing miserably, and going to the nursery and buying cabbages and buying my cauliflower. And it's okay. It's okay, because even though I had to purchase 6 plants for $2.75 Canadian, obviously there's tax for us, but it's okay. I have 6 cauliflower per set. And I bought like 3 sets of cauliflower, 2 sets of broccoli, and 1 set each of green Savoy and Brussels. Like, I won't have the numbers that I wanted, but I will have food sowed in the garden. And I will try again. And I might try another nursery to see if maybe by any chance they have colorful different types of stuff, but like I don't keep my hopes up. But sometimes nursery has some different things, so I'm gonna try a second nursery next week to see if there is anything else available. But pretty much I have just, there's nothing I can do. I can direct sow some of my cabbages and cauliflower. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if this can work, but at least this way I will have food. So this is like, I want to encourage you, if you want to grow a garden and you don't have the space, the time, or the money to do all that investment, it's okay to go to your local nursery and buy started plants. You're gonna have food in the end. So there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm gonna show you a tip that I do every year when I buy plants. I'm gonna bring you outside. Before I bring you outside, I forgot to say that every year I do this. I buy myself a tomato plant, 1 or 2, of varieties that I don't have, that I want to collect the seeds. And I always buy a candy cane pepper. It's a sweet pepper. It's a small pepper. It's a variegated plant. if you can see it, but on the leaves with one hand. I'm going to try to do that. The plant is variegated and the pepper is streaked, and I really like that type of pepper. And since I can't find the seeds here, this is how I get it every year. And it's an F1 variety, so I can't save the seeds, unfortunately. But this is like a splurge I do every year, and it's $1.50, I think, or $1.25 for one pepper plant established. And this is something I do, a trick I have. I wanted to buy bumblebee cherry tomato seeds, but they were no longer available on the websites that I wanted, and it was way too late to order seeds. This is something I do. I make sure that I buy a healthy plant, and I make sure that there's suckers on it. I'll show you what the sucker is. See, there's the main stem, there's a leaf, and there's like something in the armpit. That's called a sucker. I always make sure when I buy my plants, I buy a plant that has at least 2 suckers, and I create new plants with those. I'm going to wait that they grow a little bit more, and then once they're about this long, I'm going to cut it off of the plant, stick it in water, make the roots get established on it, and then I'm going to transplant it. So now for the investment of a organic plant, I can have 2-3 more plants from that investment and save seeds. So I'm going to bring you outside to show you the rest. So those are my lovely cauliflowers, broccoli, bunch and onions, and this is what I do. I always make sure that there is a freebie in what I buy. So this was the only one I found, but in a 6-pack there's a 7th, so I paid for 6 and got 7. That was my 2 cents for today. When you're in line, there's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of things you can think. So that's what I was thinking today. That it's okay to buy started plants and for your first garden or for your every year garden. You're gonna have food, and we're all doing this to have food in the end. So thanks for popping in the homestead today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and if you like the content that I'm sharing, you can subscribe, you can hit the little notification bell, you can like, you can comment. All that good stuff helps and supports my channel. So have yourself a wonderful day. Bye. I'm curious. Tell me, am I the only one that smells our tomato plant and daydream of that wonderful tomato sandwich, like slice of bread, nicely toasted, a little bit of butter, slice of tomato, very thick. The first one I always do a very thick slice, salt, pepper, if I have bacon or chicken breast grilled. Can almost taste them. Tell me I'm not alone. Please tell me in the comments below if I'm not alone.